Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I have my summer attire on today. It's so nice out. I think it's 21 or something like that. It's really, really nice. Anyway, so I've shuffled the cards and dealt them out. And it's interesting because when I was shuffling the tarot cards, and I'm doing cartomancy actually, but I threw in a tarot as well. Cartomancy is reading the regular playing cards. Um, but I was shuffling them and the top card got stuck in my hand and I looked at it and it was the world. And I thought, well, I'm going to put it back in. We'll, if it comes out again, we'll know. And didn't it jump right out of the pile after I started shuffling again? So the world is a big chapter completion in your life. You are changing things in a big way in your life. You're leaving a way of life behind, a way of life. Okay. So, and you could be traveling. You could decide to go on a trip somewhere in the world. This would probably across water, off continent, but it does suggest worldly travel. But in a big way, it suggests, and you know what? In a way, actually, this could be a trip because you also have the Six of Diamonds, and sometimes I see that having to do with water too. But anyway, it looks like your finances are going up for a reason, and because of this chapter, you're changing. You're making money off of it in some way. So you could be selling your house or your business, or I don't know, something. But you're reinvesting this in yourself. You're going to treat yourself in some way, okay? And you're moving into something that is more for your lifestyle right now. Okay. So in the present, that's the underlying energy. All right. In the present, you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is a message coming in. And it says to look closer. Okay. To me, this looks like two people, two youngsters, and whatever youngster means to you. You know, you could be 20 years old, so you're thinking like 10-year-olds. You could be 60 years old, so you're thinking, 20, 30-year-olds. Whatever it means to you, it looks like these could be your kids, your grandkids, maybe young people working for you that, or, your clients. I have no idea. But anyway, it feels like you're going to be working with them a lot more. Okay. You're going to be seeing them more. They might be helping you more. But I feel like you're going to be around them. They're either spending time and energy with you, helping you, or you're working with them more, these two young people. One could be fair looking, fair eyes, fair haired, and the other could be more brown, hazel eyes, a little darker. They could be a little bit different in personality too. One more nurturing, the other one a little more serious. But they're both good people. They're both good people, okay? So I feel like you're going to be seeing more of them, okay? And like, or you could be hearing from them more often. See, the Page of Wands is usually about messages or where it's suggesting a young person again, that youth, right? And someone wanting to look into something a little further, try out a new career. They're looking for possibly a change as well, because the 5 is very much about change and a change in career, perhaps, right? So this could be you or these young people around you. I'm feeling strong youth connection here, okay? So coming in, you have the Queen of Cups. This could be someone around you, a friend, or could be someone you're interested in, attracted to. The Queen of Cups can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, but they are usually very friendly and fun and you know, good people for the most part. They're very good people, but they need to be in relationship. They like to be in relationship and could suffer a lot when they're not in a relationship, okay? And accompanied that, we have the Ace of Spades, the Ten of Diamonds, and the Nine of Spades. All right. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of illness, for one thing. If there's some sort of illness, and perhaps, you know, like there's a 10 again and an ace, okay? Door closing, and it's for a reason. It's because you can't do it anymore. You can't do it anymore for physical, because of physical or health reasons. So something's coming to an end here. And it's something that could have given you financial, you know, it was a source of income, or it could cost you money. But it doesn't matter. It's the end of this financial stream. It's the end of this whole thing for you, okay? And I feel like it's for health reasons, okay? Health reasons. You know, I was just thinking that it's a possibility that that Queen of Cups could be a doctor. I just felt like a nurse or a doctor or someone advising you on your health. You know, that I just felt that kind of supportive, nurturing presence there. So it could be your doctor advising you in this way that you have to give something up, basically. Okay. And look at this again. Again, you know, the wheel turns. Here's the 10 of Pentacles, another 10, and very similar to the 10 of Diamonds. You know, this is your security. This is, you know, this could be your land, your property, your business, maybe all of those encompassed into one. But it's something that you've sat on for a while. You've put a lot of time and energy into this, and you know that it's time to move on. It's time to move on. You've given it and done everything you can, but now you either don't want to, you're bored, or you can't physically do it anymore. So you know it's time, okay? This is on your mind. This is on your mind, you know. Along with that, you have the Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Spades, and the Six of Clubs. So I'm just wondering if there's a couple here that may be interested in what you have. Okay, maybe interested in taking that on as their project now. All right. So this is possibly a couple, female, female, male, male. You know, the sex doesn't matter really. It's in the eyes. Okay. So the Queen of Diamond is usually a green-eyed woman, could be gray or really pale blue, but she's seen as usually the older woman, the adult woman. Okay. Now, with her is the Queen of Spades, and the Queen of Spades is usually a very, very dark-eyed woman, and she is seen as the single, divorced, widowed, you know, separated, and she's pretty serious. Okay. Now if you look at these two queens, they're looking in the opposite direction. You know, they're not seeing eye to eye at this point, or in some way. Okay. But it doesn't mean they're at war or anything like that. I see these two people working together actually to accomplish something more, to take something further, or you're going to start spending your time and energy, maybe. Oh my God, Carmel, you just scared the life out of me. Jeepers, I just jumped right here. Stop it. Stop. Everybody's going to be leaving the room. Genji, go. Go. Go on, poor baby. Lay down. Just sit right there. So anyway, you could be partnering with this person on a work project, creating something together. Stop it. all that sort of thing. Okay. Because, okay, everyone get out. Everyone's going to have to go if you can't be good. Dead silence now. Dead silence. So, and I think's coming out of this situation. I don't think anything holds you back for too long. You're ready to move on to the next thing. You know, the next thing. I'm going to just drive you right into next week if you don't stop. So, woo, look at that. Look at that. So here we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Cups speaks from their heart. Everything is right from their heart. They're speaking their feelings, how they feel about you or you them. So it's when we're seeking to tell someone our feelings and how we feel, and maybe seeking their love and affection too. You also have the Ace of Clubs, King of Hearts, and the Six of Hearts. This is your third six now. Is it your third one? Yeah, your third six. So you're taking a lot of steps forward, a lot of movement forward. Like when that wheel, or not the wheel, the world happens for you, you're ready to just move on. You're like, okay, all right, well, I'll do that now then. I'll go and do this. There's a possibility, because the Ace of Clubs is new home or new job. So depending on, what your situation is. And this person could either be coming to your home, buying your home, or this person is offering you, I think, possibly a relationship. Okay. There's some sort of relationship here. The King of Hearts is usually a blue-eyed man. Doesn't have to be, but it's someone you're attracted to, or they you. You could be any one of these people in the reading. But there's definite attraction here with the Knight of Cups, King of Hearts, and the Six of Hearts. Okay. This means you make a good team. You could move on to the next step in your relationship. There's something growing here, that's for sure. And it doesn't have to be absolute romance. This can be a friendship too, because we love our friends. We love them. So whatever that is for you, okay? Where did that come from? Oh. I get, leaning right in and I'm moving the cards all over. So this is how others are seeing you or influencing you, okay? And you have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is ready to take on a new endeavor completely, right? This is where you realize that, you gain clarity, you gain you can see where your next steps are. And actually, you've had the key to the thing the whole time. Sometimes we have to go down in our minds. We have to go down to that Ten of Swords, that, where we get two in our heads. And to gain the clarity, we have to go way down to see the light. Like a well, they have to dig so far down for water, right? And it's there, the source of our life. So there's some sort of light that's turned on for you, something you realize now, and an opportunity, I think. And it could be with the here's the King of Clubs, and the King of Clubs is usually a brown or hazel eyes man, could be a woman. But the King of Cups is seen as the friend. So is the Queen of Clubs. She's not here though. Seen as the friend. This is the person that helps you out and is very resourceful, and they know a lot of people and that sort of thing, and they also know a little bit about everything, kind of thing, eh? But and this could be you as well, right, Libra? Because I have a feeling part of me sees this as you, because you're the scales, there's two sides of you. Part of me sees this as you a lot. These two queens, you could be single. You could be mature. You don't have to be. You could be dark or fair. Doesn't matter. But there's these two sides of you. You're very serious and you're very smart, with your investments, your money, and you're looking for some sort of change. You're looking to do something else, maybe because of will or because of you have to, because life's just dealt you that card now. But I really see this as you up here. Down here, I see as more the opportunity, okay? And I see a kind of like the King of Clubs, you're going to be possibly going in a new direction, looking into a new field, hobby, interest, whatever, okay? I also feel like there was some doubt. It took you a long time to let go of the past, what you had put your time and energy and into already. And it really was difficult for you to like to take your hands off that. It's like, but no, I think it might have been really difficult for you. And it could have been, what do they call bittersweet? Okay. You're excited about the future, but you're also sad about the past that you got to leave that behind in some way. Okay. But you realize you do. Okay. So in some ways, you're very excited. So I wanted to tell you too, when I was dealing these playing cards, this 6 of diamonds literally flew out and I caught it right between my legs and it bent the card. It bent it right in half. So this is the last time I can use this deck, because after this, the card will always, the deck will always split where this card is. It just will always have an effect on it. So isn't that interesting? This is big deal. That's how much of a big deal this is, okay? And I think you were divided about it for quite some time, but now it's time to move on. In the past, and maybe even a little bit currently, this is where you feel like it's very hard to leave where you are, whether that's work, home, whatever. And you feel stuck, like I can't leave. Like what about this and what about that, and who's going to do this? And so you're not stuck. You can leave anytime and move forward, but you feel in some ways chained to this place in some way. Not chained because they don't feel like chains, but in some ways it is a bit of a jail, So I think this is part of the difficulty you've been having in the past. And there is the Queen of Clubs. You got every single queen. You have a lot of people in your life. It looks like you're social. You could be a very social person because it looks like you have a lot of people, especially women, a lot of feminine presence here. Queen of Clubs is very much like the King of Clubs, seen as the friend. This is the female version, of course. She's more helpful even than the king, okay? She's an idea factory kind of thing, okay? It says that she is at the work site, or there's concerns about the work site. This could be you. Like I said, you've got these concerns. How can I leave? Who's going to do it when I'm gone? You're worried about who's going to take care of the company, the place, whatever you have been contributing to. Okay, this is what I see. But I think there's someone, I think it's a couple, actually. There's 2 of them that are coming along that, want to do that exact thing. Like if you put an ad on whatever the current like classified ad site is in your area, I'll bet you would get a lot of replies and a lot of interest. And of course you want very, very serious interest, not a lot of malarkey. So you would have to go through them. But I think that you would find your answer if you look, okay? If you look. In your surprise, you have the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands is interesting because it's trying to make the right moves, right? And in some way, you're trying to you want to win. You could be in a little bit of a battle with someone around, what you do creatively or at work, or, in your interest, and you could be in a bit of a battle with someone or another business or something like that, and you're trying to make the right moves because you want to win, like in chess. So, chess, there's a couple of things actually. So in chess, how does it work? If you're able to get a pawn all the way over to the other side, that pawn now you can recover one of the men that you lost. Like say they took your bishop or your queen, and you get to choose which one. You can take now your pawn is a bishop or a queen or a rook. And so you're trying to figure out the right moves in this game. It's not just about, maybe just saving your king. You're trying to salvage something. It seems to me, salvage something. You don't want it lost. Is that I'm getting a big feeling about that. You don't want it lost. Okay. I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm feeling. So, Jack of Spades, 8 of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts. I like to see this because look how it starts with trouble, And I told you you could be in a battle with someone, or I'm not sure over what, but could be like property lines, or I don't know, but or another business infringing, but anyway, there's some sort of trouble here, but you're going to negotiate your way out of it. You're going to negotiate. I don't know through who or with who, but I see you. This is really smart negotiations. This is about the mind. The diamonds are about the mind and how your mind works. And I think that it's also fair, but you keep at it. You don't give up. It's not just one talk, it's probably many talks, but you're very pleased with the outcome. Okay, this is like a happy ending to a troubling situation. It started out very troubling, and it's worked out to a happy ending. So I think this is going to surprise you right now. You might say to yourself, I don't see that person, negotiating with me, or I doubt it, but it is, because at this time it works to their benefit too, you know. That's probably why. But something out is working out to a happy ending that started as trouble. Okay, started as trouble, and you're trying to make the right moves. And it's really interesting because in the 5 of Wands, in some ways it's outsmarting, but it's really giving things thought before you make your next move, before you say what you're going to say. You think things through first. Like in chess, you think a lot before you move your guy. You see what's going on with everybody else first. You know what I mean? So it's taking a lot of consideration in. Chainsaw going next door. Good thing I'm done now. But this looks really good for you, okay? Almost every indication feels like someone's right in my darn backyard. There's every indication that everything is moving forward, even though you're having difficulty letting go of what you're leaving behind. And I think it's out of necessity. I think you have to, even though you don't want to. But I think you're going to be so happy. You really are. You're going to be really happy. Glad to see it. Anyway, Libra, I hope this video helps you in the next couple of weeks, month or so, and I'll be talking to you soon again. Love you so much. Thanks for listening. Hi, guys out there. Mwah. Love you. Bye.